hard.
Problematic
Trying real hard today.
Yo.
Real hard today,
oh
man.
My days, bruv.
It's crazy, bruv.
Isn't it?
Yo, we're here. We're watching some UK boxing right now.
It's a UK thing today still.
It is. It seems to be.
Why is it a UK thing?
I don't know.
It's a good question.
It's just because you watch UK boxing. It's just one thing.
I put some UK artists I want to talk about today.
You did?
Episode 143.
Skirt.
I do have an intro. It's somewhere. I gotta tell everyone, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
True North Views podcast.
Welcome,
you already
welcome.
know what it is. Toronto's
Sir.
official, unofficial podcast discussing hip hop, R&B, and the culture. New music, a big part of the show as well. As usual, now not as usual, I don't have my soundboard open.
Wow.
So as I get that open,
How convenient is that?
exactly, right? So as usual, I go by the name of Harris.
You know what it is. Dill dot, the podcast K dot, a.k.a. Caramel Poppy, a.k.a. the Caramel God, pulling up from the logo, 3-pointers only, bang, bang, bang,
I was
bang.
gonna look
Swish,
for the
swish,
Mike
swish,
Green
swish.
bang sound, but I got lazy.
Yeah, fair enough. Y'all know who it is. Skirt Master here, Mr. Triple Double himself, 0 assists. Stealing 70 mil from the TTC. NBA champion. You can call me Just Shola. And as usual, we are here to give you our views from the perspective of a couple, few, first generation Canadians.
Canadian?
Dylan's back.
Guess who's back?
Wow.
Dylan's back. Tell the things.
That's all I know.
Didn't even rhyme, bro.
It did.
It doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to make sense when you're
Oh
beautiful.
man, that's
Yo,
hilarious.
Sean, let me say, as long as it's on the Metro Boomin beat, it doesn't have to make sense.
That's a
it doesn't even
fucking
have. It doesn't even have to be. It could be a crime.
That is actually fucking facts.
Yeah, some beats do that still. Let's let the people know where they can find us as usual on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube at True North Views. On our YouTube, of course, you will find the full episodic experience, audio and visual.
Yes, sir.
Pastels with gray in the middle. Don't ask how it happened.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
Go to
Just
the
check the
YouTubes.
YouTube to see exactly what we're talking about. Do that shit where they, the
Subscribe,
algorithmic stuff.
Like,
You know what
comment,
I'm saying?
rate, review,
all that good
shit.
stuff. On our Twitter, on our Instagram, what you will find is sound clips, sound bites, whatever you want to call them,
Bite the
visuals,
sound.
topics of conversation that have happened from the respective episode. Of course, we want you guys to participate in those conversations. Share it on your story, comment, like,
Rate,
what's the
review.
next thing? Bookmark, all that shit, man.
What, Instagram? Yeah.
Save.
All that algorithmic stuff on Instagram.
Do something, anything.
And of course, on our Twitter, what you will find is random liking, random tweeting, random retweeting, hashtag of the day, topic of the day, no matter what it is. Just know that at this point, 100% likely, if you see any tweet from the @True North Views Twitter account, just know that it happened while I was
Back home smoking legal.
Meditating.
Medicating.
I was slow.
very late. It's okay. It happens. It happens to the best of us. You see, meditation teaches you two very important things. I actually had to explain meditation to someone.
Hey,
How do you explain meditation to someone?
I think you just explain the idea of meditation and what you gain from it, and then they have to explore the rest of it themselves.
Okay.
That's what
I
see it.
think the way that I explain it to people is I always like to listen to how they describe their issue with it, right? And the issue is usually the same. I can't quiet my brain down. And I'm like, the point is not to quiet your brain. The point is to be aware and accept. Like, I actually explain it like that, right? You're supposed to be aware of the fact that you're overthinking and just sit in that awareness for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, I'm overthinking. My mind is racing again. I can't stop it again. This is weird. Why do I keep doing this? Now I'm just awkwardly noticing it. It's okay. As long as you're sitting in awareness for X amount of minutes, and then you accept that, so it's not like, oh, I'm so frustrated that I can't shut it up. Just accept it. It is what it is. It's running today. I can't control it. It's wilding out. It is what it is. Aware of it and accept it. Then you've had a successful session.
Right.
And if you continue to build that awareness, you will eventually get to a point where you can quiet your brain down.
Interesting.
So it's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's an exercise.
Trust the process.
Like anything else, trust the process for sure. But again, two things: awareness, acceptance. If you get those things off, then you get those Twitter fingers popping,
And the
you get
podcast dropping.
okay.
Yeah, that was on that was kind of smooth there.
Okay, I'll give you
That's fire.
this. Let's start the show, man. Let's start the show. We have a very packed show. Dill seems to have pre-potpourri questions very
I do.
often.
He
So
does.
please shoot this
My
time.
pre-potpourri questions are basically just like thoughts that I have throughout the week. You know, I'm pondering. I might be meditating. I might get some thoughts. Right. So my question was. All right. So I want to phrase it a little bit better. So let's say.
Because I already have my answer ready. That's what I'm trying to get. Phone up.
Let's say like you look at your past exes, yeah. And you put them in like what's that shit when you go to like get
lineup?
arrested?
A lineup.
It's like all the pictures of the criminals.
Just think
A lineup.
about
The
the
lineup.
characteristics of each of them.
Yeah, I mean, look at all your exes. You line them up side by side, and would you have a character type that you are pursuing?
I don't got no type.
No.
Oh, I do have a type. Bad bitch. I'm joking.
And it doesn't even have to be just like looks. It could be like character types. It could be personalities. It could be like, you know what I mean? Like, is there a certain trend in those
Outgoing.
Women.
I'll say.
or men, whatever you're into?
Well, not men for me personally. I don't know about anybody.
Not
else.
me personally.
I don't judge, but me personally, not men.
No, that's why. But that's why we're laughing, because we know that doesn't.
Yes.
These guys are going at it. But anyways,
First round. That's all the energy right now.
yo, I can't lie. It's a good little scrap. No, my answer's still no. When I think about it, my answer's still no.
I think I might.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm like, you know, I'm very introspective when I get down by myself, and like, it may not be like the looks, like the outside per se, but I definitely do have a fucking type.
Oh,
And that's probably why, like, the relationships that I've been in have not lasted, because they're all the fucking same.
Now
They
this is
all
an
feel the
interesting thing,
same.
right? So this is an interesting thing, because now you know, let's say somebody's not quite your type, right? Do you kind of, and you're finding yourself building an attraction towards them? Do you kind of say to yourself,
Skirt.
not quite my type, or do
I feel like it's deeper
Do you
than
go
that.
against the grain? Now, obviously, it's much deeper than that, but
Like, because I was noticing, like, I attract, like, for some reason I attract a lot of Leos into my life. Leos, Aries, and Aquariuses. into
are
my
those
life.
all the
waters.
same element? No, those aren't even
No.
close to water.
Leo,
I think
Leo's-
none of them are water,
Aquarius
actually.
is water.
Aquarius-
No, it's not.
yeah, it is.
No,
Aquarius
it's
is
not.
air, no?
I don't know.
The
I don't
three
know.
waters is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces.
Okay, so I don't attract any Pisces. Actually, no, not Pisces. Maybe some, yeah, Aries, Aquarius, and fucking Leos into my life. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Hey, man, have you ever done a card reading?
I do actually do card readings myself.
Come on, man.
I don't want to.
I'm not buying it. I'm not going to Dell for my
Damn.
card reading. Nah.
Bam. Listen.
Y'all gonna predict the future.
Time out.
I know
time
your
out.
future wife.
Yo, what's the timestamp on this? I'm gonna get the timestamp. I'm gonna make a video for this, and I want everybody that I've done a card reading for to leave a comment, and you'll see.
Please.
You'll
It's
see,
around
bro.
the 8:30 mark.
You'll
Please,
see, bro.
I need to
When
know.
I
Like,
do my readings, bro, people are like, "What?"
I
the
need to know
fuck?
because I'm dying for a card reading.
Guys,
right
that's
now.
good. You guys gonna
I
do
will
a card reading.
I will blow your
say
mind.
You tell me to go to
Yes.
Dell for my
I will
card
blow your
reading?
mind.
I'm telling you
bro.
right now.
You know what, man? All right, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Should we do
I haven't-
that?
I haven't asked the cards. We'll do it on a live
That
thing.
could be
That could be a extra content.
Patreon.
Hey,
See the
man.
vision.
hey.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Listen to that live production right now.
Holy shit. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, you have obviously like
Everyone has.
you have certain traits, maybe characteristics that you like or enjoy in someone, or that
Paris
that
at
even
genius
attract you to
level.
someone.
Yeah. I like the fire. Are they fire signs? Are those fire signs?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know
I think
anything.
Leo
I
might be
don't
a
know
fire
anything
sign.
other than water signs. I'll be honest with you.
That's the
I'm gonna be
Googles.
real honest with you.
But if that's
No,
the,
my
if that
sign,
makes
that's
sense,
it. It's Earth.
that would probably make sense then, because like I like fire.
But yeah, to say a type, like to say they're similar, I can't say that. Yeah, I can't say that. Huh? Interesting. It's interesting. That's very interesting.
I didn't think we spent that much time on that.
Yeah, neither did I.
We always have everything. Well, we're gonna spend time on it 6 hours later.
Yeah, I can't lie. We're fucking terrible with time.
All right, we're gonna kill.
We're gonna make this under 90 minutes.
Potpourri.
We got a ton of music potpourri.
Introducing this, or should we go?
Nah, man, we're
into
going
it?
straight to music potpourri.
Birthdays?
I need to call it something other than hip hop birthdays
I just okay.
because it's not hip hop.
No, I didn't want it to be hip hop. HBDs.
Birthdays for the culture.
Just HBDs.
HBDs.
I like that. Okay.
HBDs, just HBDs.
Celebrity HBDs.
It sounds like a.
That sounds like a fucking teen magazine.
It sounds like an
fucking-
STI. Sounds like an STI.
Like, teen now. Guess whose birthday it is?
Celebrity.
Jennifer Aniston.
HBDs in the culture. Yeah, I like that. I like the HBDs in the
I like
culture.
it.
HBDs in the culture. Can we write that down, please? HB. I'm gonna write it down.
I was just about to write it. HBDs in the culture.
So
I like it.
Whose birthday is it today?
All right, today's what, 20th? Is it 20th?
Today is the 20th.
So it actually is someone's birthday today.
Robin Fenty.
Is it Robin Fenty?
Oh,
Robin
it is.
Fenty.
Bad
Let's give her
Yari.
an applause.
Hey, Rihanna.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to Rihanna.
In North Bay?
I think so.
I think I did. I think it was you guys. I think it was on here.
I think it was on here.
I need-
Because I remember North Bay.
I remember North.
Yeah, I need that clip. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, it's Rihanna's birthday. She turned Jesus age, 33.
Oh,
33. There's another birthday.
But she been the
Charles
god.
Barkley.
Yeah.
She been the goddess. I mean,
Hold on.
Guys, we were spending too much time on Rihanna alone.
I know.
All right.
Nothing else matters.
No,
after
shout out
that.
to Rihanna, man. Same birthday as Rihanna, Charles Barkley.
Yes, sir.
Who would have thought?
TNT.
TNT's very own, 58 years old.
Jordan, speaking of basketball, came in a basketball family. MJ, Michael Jordan, arguably the GOAT. Up to you. On the February 17th, he
That's
turned
not my goat.
58 as well.
Jeez,
He's
this
not my
guy's-
GOAT as well. You know? But he's arguably the GOAT.
Y'all
I
are
won't
saying
fight you.
LeBron.
I won't
Oh,
fight
no.
you. I am LeBron 1.
Kobe's my goat. Still.
I'm LeBron
Okay.
1, Jordan 2.
I respect
But that's an argument for another day.
Lupe Fiasco.
Let's go.
He turned 39 years old, February
push.
16th. And Dr. Dre.
Yes, sir.
Drizzle Main.
He turned 56
Shit.
on February 18th.
Men's are old, yo.
That's crazy. Shout out to all of them, though. Some, what did I say again?
My mom's
HBDs in the
56.
culture.
HBDs in the culture.
HBDs in the culture.
Is it HBDs?
You got those HBDs in the culture? You got those HBDs in the culture? That was a bar, though. That was a bar. I can't lie. That's a bar still. Speaking of bars, you see how I forced it?
It was a good one.
Listen, man.
Meek was in the news this week. I put this here.
Man, I
You
don't
put it there? Is
it?
it? I don't even want to play the audio.
I don't
but
know. I don't want to play the audio. I just want to say I didn't even listen
I was
to the audio.
I was just talking
I
about
did.
this the other day.
Oh, I didn't even hear the audio. I just
Hey,
saw
you read the bar, right?
I read the bar, and I'll just say the bar for everyone who doesn't know. Now, there was a leaked song from a random Instagram page. With not even a song, it was snippets.
Yeah.
With a song with Meek and Lil Baby. Now, no one knows where the song is. No one knows where it came from. But Meek had the line.
So it's unreleased. It wasn't
It's
leaked,
unreleased.
leaked by him or anything like
no,
that,
it
right?
was unreleased. It was a random ass Instagram page that posted.
I mean, so the
snippets.
story is told.
Okay.
That's what happened. Because even the original page that posted is off Instagram.
True.
But he said,
I don't blame him.
blah, blah,
Maybe
blah.
they reported.
And if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper. It'd be another Kobe.
Yeah, Meek, man. Come
And
on,
like-
man. What are we doing?
Like even Lil Baby used Kobe in this bar, but it was way better.
What are we
Lil
doing?
Baby said, I damn near want to have a son, so I can name him Kobe. Which is okay,
Yeah, that's a lot
you're
different.
you're respecting him.
That's
by
a
naming him
complete
Kobe.
contrast to what Meek was saying. But I was literally talking about this the other day. And okay, how am I gonna say this?
I think I know
Fuck
where
it.
you're going because
Nah,
I'm on your
fuck it.
side
Like,
with it.
But
But
I don't know. I don't know if you want to say jump out the window like that already.
Okay,
Like
wait, let me
I'm
know.
just saying, like in art, like
it was an unreleased song.
not even that. Just say like this is art. We're talking about art. Say whatever the fuck you want to say.
And I'm
Right
just
now, and it's up to us to be mad about it for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
But like, I can't condemn somebody for saying what they want to say.
I don't think reacting to it means you're saying condemn or cancel
That's what
or
I'm-
get
but
rid.
that- but that's-
but none of
yeah.
us have said
Some-
that, right?
some
So-
people go to that.
But,
extreme.
but
what
we
I'm
don't
saying.
even have to assume it's there if
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just think it's distasteful.
It is.
I think it's
I still
distasteful.
listen to Meek.
That's
Oh,
for sure.
yeah, I'm not gonna not
I'm
listen
like, yo, fuck me, cancel me.
The thing is, it was an unreleased song. Like, imagine
Exactly.
them testing a bar and someone secretly recorded it.
Either way, it's distasteful.
And don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, he should have not said it anyway. It should have
That's
been
the
like a
thing.
cut line. Like, why would
For
you say
sure.
it? But like what Dill said, it's also art. I'm not gonna kill someone for choosing
That's
your
the
art.
thing, and
I just would
yeah.
choose not to listen to you if you decide to come out with a song like
And
that.
you didn't even release it. So like, I feel like maybe like, oh shit, that's kind of fucked up. I probably should have said that. And then like, you know, and then it went to the fucking archives.
Exactly. So,
And then some
I
dickhead
don't know,
fucking
but
released it.
It's just distasteful, and
Yeah, I mean that's
It's
the
just
thing.
a bar
Either
that should
way,
not have been
like
said.
it shouldn't even have to. In my opinion, it shouldn't even have to be a lesson. It
Yeah.
shouldn't have to be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but it's but. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's distasteful. That's it. You know what I mean? Again, in my opinion, right? I definitely welcome any other opinions on that, but that's all I really think is distasteful. I mean, I'm still gonna listen to Meek. I'm not gonna listen to this if it ever releases. Oh,
it's not going to release.
Yeah, I don't have much
It's
else to say
definitely not
other
gonna
than
be.
that.
jumped them
to
out
be
the-
honest.
And the only reason why it went popular was because of that line.
Yeah.
Pretty sure someone will cut that line. Kimye, what's happening with Kimye?
Who's
Who put
Kimye?
You
I put Kimye there, man.
'Cause I had no interest in talking about this.
I put
Was she
Kimye there,
officially
man.
filed for divorce?
Yeah, they officially filed for divorce, but the only thing I really wanted to cite, because I mean, we're not gonna talk about that. Hey, what do you think it means, man?
I have no
Yo,
idea.
I got a question though.
Go ahead.
Go.
Yo,
He just looked at it and started laughing.
yo, which rapper do you think is
I
gonna
don't know.
hit her up first? We putting some dollars down. What's the over unders?
Listen,
What's
There's
the
too many
odds?
rappers in the game.
man.
I'm not going to assume that she would do that. So if you remember in episode 137, episode 137 was titled "A Theory,
Kim
a Theory, a
Kardashian.
Thread."
Yes.
If you remember the name of that episode, and we referenced a KKW conversation.
Oh yeah.
And we made reference to a thread from July 2020.
That person said
Look, he
shoes.
jumped him out his shoes. Watch this. Boof. He jumped him out the shoes. And then we made reference to a July 2020 article that spoke to all this as it unfolds, right? I'm not going to reread it, but
Oh, thank God.
I'm just going to
Yo,
say,
we not talking about that. I looked at it like, yo, that shit's
I'm just
long.
going to say, man, Harris Damas does it
Yeah, give me
again,
the
bro.
synopsis.
Harris Damas does it again,
AKA,
bro.
she said this was gonna happen,
Yeah.
and very soon Kim's gonna complain about the kid, and she can't take care of the kid.
Oh yeah, KKK. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
That's funny.
But yeah, anyways, moving on.
Random response. Uncle Vic. Shout out to Uncle Vic.
I'm
This
curious
was-
to see where this goes.
This was about the he said Rakim has a few
Rakim has
misses,
a few misses.
which
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sticking by. If I said that, I said it. I think everyone has a few misses. Then
And then he said, "What misses does Drake have?"
and it was like, kept quiet because yo, Drake don't miss. Next topic. So Uncle Vic, Drake don't miss. You heard it here
That's
first.
a fact though.
So
Drake don't miss. So not every artist has misses.
You know I like
Prince don't miss.
All I know.
Michael Jackson don't miss.
Baby.
Abel don't miss.
all the Drake drops. Let me have.
Sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas.
Thank you.
I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is
This is
disrespect.
the closest thing to a miss.
Back home smoking
I'm upset.
legal.
Funny thing is that
Closest thing to
everything
a
was
miss.
from like a different record.
That's fire.
I was going to, all else I'm going to say is, by the way, if you want us answering your questions, tweet at us.
Yeah, send me
Instagram
some
us.
questions. Honestly, bro, like,
We will
I'm
answer
an
your
open book.
questions.
I can't speak for these guys, but
Yeah.
I will answer everything as
Half.
openly as I possibly can.
So
I mean,
keep
I
asking
answer as
as we go.
what's the word I'm looking for? As
I don't know.
what's the word I'm fucking looking for, man?
I don't know.
Safe,
Yes. Yeah, but like, what's the word? It's not political.
PC?
What do you call that?
consciously, conscientiously.
Very consciously. Very
PC.
consciously. PC, some would say.
Sometimes I speak first and I think second. So,
Oh no, man.
You might
That's
catch
the
me out. You
opposite.
might catch me out still.
No, I'm the opposite of that. Everything I do is intentional.
So there's a lot.
Let's get into some keep it or leak it though, man. Keep it
Where's shout out?
or leak it. Shout out comes after. Keep it.
Yeah,
or leak
I
it.
didn't see the answer. I was like, why is Keep It Leak so long?
Keep it or leak it.
Bare
We
leaks.
got Ari Lennox in the keep it or leak it.
Wait, so
Um,
there's another one. Oh,
Well, no, this is
The
what
one you said.
oh yeah.
subsequently you posted it in the group. But Ari Lennox is in the studio with Jermaine Dupri,
Jeez.
Jonte Austin, and Brian Michael Cox. I think it was 2
Bumba
weeks prior we
Clot.
saw Ari Lennox in the studio with Missy Elliott.
New Ari.
So
she
I mean,
now is
just
Michael
sticking to what this photo represents. So JD, Jonte, and Brian Michael Cox, keep or leak, whatever they're concocting.
Whatever project Ari Lennox drops next is a classic, certified classic right now.
Yeah.
It's already done.
I agree with it. I agree with it.
So leak that shit.
I agree with
it's
it.
Done,
There's a
bro.
wildin',
I agree with it.
That will probably be like one of the most influential R&B albums to drop.
But even with the
recent times.
Missy clip 2 weeks ago, like that was a note that I put. I'm like, yo, is she about to drop like a R&B project of the year candidate at the very least?
Like,
I hope so.
You know what I'm saying?
Like undeniable classic kind of music.
And no, that's big still. That's big. Speaking of some undeniable music, we got LeBron James.
LeBron
He's
James.
dropping bars. Dropping
LeBron
music?
James in the Keep It
Dropping
or
Kobe
Leak It. He
bars?
said, yo, my love for music is insane.
In our Bron.
I think I'm gonna do an album.
Wow.
LeBron has very bad grammar.
And then he was they put a deluxe
he
five
said-
songs in after.
So this is-
release it as a deluxe.
This is LeBron tweeting this. My love for music is insane! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. I think I'm gonna do an album. Oh no, I won't be rapping or anything like that. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm great at. But I'll tell you one thing I do have. So many friends that can. Thinking out loud. I meant to say loud.
Yo, Bron. Hey, man.
They do it, man.
So do you want the DJ Khaled tape instead of DJ Khaled? It's LeBron. You want the DJ Drama tape, but instead of DJ Drama, it's LeBron.
DJ
And he's talking out,
Bronny.
yes, LeBron here with all my friends.
Oh, God.
Shout out Lil Baby.
What I want to
Let's start it off.
what's the over-under that NBA players are going to be featured on the album?
Dame's gonna be on it for
Dame,
sure.
Miles
Iman.
Bridges.
Miles Bridges raps.
Yo, Miles Bridges was rapping about some funny shit, yo.
Miles Bridges raps.
Yo, bro, I gotta find it for you.
How about MB35?
Yo, MB35 on it too? Yo.
KD, I heard KD got bars, too.
Every rapper thing is watch Steph be on that.
If
Nah,
I hear a Steph
but
verse,
Steph
bro,
would have
I'm going to
Drake-
fucking lose my
Drake
mind.
writing
Steph coming with a hook.
But I'd love to hear Dame and Iman do some shit.
Yo, you want to hear
That'd be fire.
Miles Bridges rapping, bro?
Not really.
That's the off-white, yeah, true that. LB, how they gon' tell us what we can't do? This bitch call me God, bitch, I'm hazy. High him, little die.
Wait, hold on. That's his boy.
I just popped a bean in the club and I can't move. She just supposed to lean in the cup, I'ma taste you. It's the 8-8, don't do scat
come on, man, go
packs.
back.
I just had in my backpack. Give me head in the bins, baby, thank you. Ever since that nigga smoked the line, I've been hateful. Catch a nigga slipping, I got fire, I'ma bake you. Snitch to the feds, certain shit that you can't do.
Bro, I don't want to hear Miles Bridges talk about this.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about right now?
I just rap it. I see a man dunk. I'm like, no, it doesn't make
Yo,
sense.
you gotta relax.
$11 million a year playing basketball.
Hey, Miles Bridges, you gotta relax.
What's
Talk
wrong
about
with
feds
you?
and shit, bro. You gotta relax.
What's wrong with you, man? Anyways,
You
man,
know
keep
you're not about that life.
your leak. You want
Actually,
the
he
Bron tape or
might
not?
be, still. You never know.
You want the Bron tape or not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Bron tape.
Nah.
I'd be curious just for the sport.
I want to see it.
Just for the sport.
for the sport.
Why not? Watch it go platinum.
It
He
probably-
got 75 million followers.
It will.
And then
A
he
million
got
percent.
friends.
And he got friends. Drake's
He
gonna be
got
on it a
friends.
million
Drake's a
percent.
friend.
2 Chainz will be on
Jay-Z's
it.
a friend.
Travis Scott.
Travis
That
Scott's a
show,
friend.
that shit might be low key fire.
That's
It
what I'm
is,
saying.
We have names on that.
2 Chains.
2 Chainz for sure.
2 Chainz,
Come on,
Drake,
man. What
and then,
Tom
and, then,
Travis.
and then 2 weeks later,
Hope.
he's gonna add 5 tracks. Call it a deluxe.
That's crazy. Let's get into these shoutouts though, man. I definitely say leak that.
Shout out to
Let's get to these shoutouts.
Shout out the
Let's get
thing
to
them.
these shoutouts. I got LeBron James.
LeBron
In the
James.
news again, LeBron James. LeBron.
James.
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James.
Quick shout out to LeBron James. He scored point number 35,000. Got to give that an applause for sure.
He has 35,000 points, 9,000 rebounds, 9,000 assists or something like that.
Something
I think I
crazy.
seen that
The
the other
only
day.
people ahead of him is Karl Malone, I think roughly 37,500. And then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar around 38.5. Or is he at 41? I don't remember.
He's 38.
38,
Yeah,
yeah.
38, 38, something like that.
Quick question, and this almost seems like a very obvious answer, but maybe not, because it could be like Serena with the titles. Does LeBron become number 1 all time?
I
Yes.
think he does.
I think so too.
I think he.
It's not going to be that hard either.
You can't say that.
I think he's gonna push.
three more
Serena's
seasons?
at 23 titles, and it's been like, it's easy for her to
Bro,
crush
like
it.
if he
And
averages
she's
like
been
20
tied for
points
how
a
long?
game for like 3 seasons, he
But
passes
we don't
it.
know
I
that.
don't. I don't think he. I'm not saying.
You don't think he can? Average 20
We're not saying
I'm
we're
saying I
not
don't
saying
think
we
he
don't think he can.
But
We're saying we don't know
We
that.
don't know.
I mean, obviously anything can happen. Like,
Yeah.
you can, you
No,
know.
I do
but
think he's gonna make it, even if it
if
takes him
LeBron,
5 years.
if LeBron plays
I
for
agree.
the
He'll still be in the
next
NBA
5 years,
5 years.
he will pass it.
I do agree though.
But that's what I think. I think
do
he
feel
will pass at the end of his career. Will it be in 3 years?
Does
I don't
that
know.
solidify him as GOAT?
I mean, listen, it builds a legitimate case for those on the side of Bron for GOAT. As you look at his accolades, I mean, you always allude to, Jordan's numbers and, the years that he took away from the sport in his prime and his finals records and things like that. And just what he brought to the game, and then you have the LeBron side that speaks to other things.
I think that's it. Once he does that, it's it. That's over.
You can't say that.
You can't say that.
Because when I say
There's
greatest,
more to basketball.
LeBron at that point, LeBron is the greatest.
But you can't say
Yeah,
that.
there's more to basketball than just how many.
Of
points
course,
he
You
scored.
can
Obviously.
say LeBron has been the greatest for the longest. I think that's undeniable.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can't say he's the
for sure,
greatest.
for sure. But
I think it's there's both arguments that can be
my
made.
criteria for that as well, especially for the argument for Jordan, is Jordan lifted the NBA to a different level, right? So that encompasses being greatness of all aspects, greatness. Obviously, you know what he does on the court.
Yes.
We know this,
Yes.
right? LeBron, did he not lift the NBA to another level? Did he not make a lot of things happen that wouldn't have happened without LeBron being in the NBA?
Such as what?
Possibly.
Contracts,
Player
Contracts.
freedom, like
player freedom.
Yeah, what's the thing called? Like
He
ability
lived.
to switch teams anyhow
He
you
gave
want.
the NBA players a lot more power. It's not
Yeah.
it's not a sports podcast by any stretch, but
I'm trying to see where you're going with
that,
this.
by that
see
time,
too.
by that time, everything that LeBron has done, even numbers. Let's talk about numbers. By that time, do you not think that can solidify him as being the greatest?
And I think those sides of the argument can be had
know, man.
for those on the side of LeBron.
I don't know, man.
And
I think he bypasses the mandem at that point.
and that's what you're
But
looking
because
at. All
you're
the things
LeBron side.
that
And I'm with
And
you on the
that's what
LeBron
I'm
side
saying.
too. But like, I also understand that if someone says Jordan's the best, I won't fight you on
Yeah,
that.
I know,
Like,
but
you know what?
at that point, I would say
get
no.
it.
I would say no.
There could be to me just anyway. It doesn't matter. Just 5 people you can tell me is the best, and I'll just be like, you know what? That's your best
That's
player.
true.
Cool.
I'm telling you, one-on-one, easy money sniper takes them both.
Yeah, Katie's cooking, and he's
hey,
done it already.
Look,
but,
I'm
hey,
not
man.
gonna hate if you say that. There's a possibility. KD can score.
Next shout out. Let's
Shout
get to
out.
the next shout out.
we just talk about this person
I
too?
spun it purposely.
I see that.
I went Ari Bron Ari. So we're gonna give a shout out to Ari Lennox. This is a huge.
You guys smell popcorn?
No, I don't.
I'll say popcorn. Fuck.
This
Man's
is
toes are cheesy right now.
that's crazy.
That's put on your shoes.
I'll give you that. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Ari, let's go. Let's run through the shout outs. Let's run through the shout outs. We got any music.
Yo, we've been not
Yo,
running through
I'm
it.
feeling silly
Hey,
today still.
We've been not running through nothing.
Let's go.
No, this is actually big news though. I mean, this is pretty big, at least to me. Surprising to me. Ari Lennox is the first Dreamville artist to go platinum.
Ooh.
Aside from J. Cole.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Oh, yo, J. Cole didn't go platinum? Yo, I thought he had fans.
Nah, but
That's
yeah,
not-
again,
not
Ari
J.I.D.
Lennox is the first Dreamville artist to
Wow.
go platinum aside from J. Cole. That's huge. Let's give that a round of applause and let's talk about it.
I can't hear you over the applause.
We seen her in
To your
concert for
point,
free.
I thought JID maybe. I thought maybe.
But it makes sense.
But it
for
makes
Ari.
sense. Of course, it makes
She has like
Yeah,
I
for sure.
feel like she her fan base is a little bit more.
I thought Boss may have snuck a platinum one out there because he
Like
has
a
a
J.
big
Cole
fan base
feature
in,
and stuff like
like
that.
North Carolina
in Europe.
or in Europe. Oh, he does?
and different parts of Africa as well. So I thought he maybe snuck one out in terms of platinum, but that's a big look, and it was for Shea Butter Baby by the way.
Shea Butter,
So it's dope.
She has
That's
a good
look.
voice too. Remember we saw her free in concerts.
Oh,
that was
Ari is
sick.
fire, bro.
That shit was looking good too.
Oh my god.
But
Another
Hey,
familiar
Ari.
name.
yes,
From Ari to Ree.
oh,
Got a shout out to Rihanna.
Fenty.
Rihanna is now the first. Now I saw somebody was saying like, "Hey, isn't it? Hey, isn't it?" So I don't know which one is fact and which one is not, but I'm gonna read what's in front of me, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna read what's in front of me. Rihanna is now the first Black woman in history to ever. Oh, wait, that's just worded weird. The first Black woman in history to own a cosmetics brand worth over $1 billion. Let's give that a round of applause.
So the tweet under is one you're saying like you're not sure. The one that said Kylie did it first.
No, not Kylie.
Oh.
There was another name on there.
Yeah, a lady from
it
Europe.
said
from England. I've heard about
yeah.
her.
What did it say again? It said
Pat McGrath.
Yeah, Pat
Actually,
McGrath.
I think I've heard that too before, but I think hers was just like the biggest Black woman owned, not like the biggest like not
Yeah,
just for Dill.
I don't know the-
That's all I've heard about Pac McGrath. But
Either way, shout out to them both.
Exactly. Yo.
Shout out to them both. Give them a round of applause again.
Shout out to black women doing things.
Just before I get off this, there was a tweet that said Kylie did it first, and every comment was like, "Did you read?" It said "black woman." I'm like, "Yeah, people need to fucking read and stop being upset, trying to get upset over everything."
Bro, I stopped expecting things from people on Twitter
true.
a long time ago.
It's
To be honest.
Next shout out is in order to Childish Gambino.
Yes,
And
sir.
Mahalia.
Yes, man.
Mahalia Obama. Sorry, Malia Obama. My fault. I said Mahalia by accident. So Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, he has signed an 8-figure deal. 8-figure deal. 8-figure deal.
1, 2,
How many
3,
zeros is that?
That
4,
is
5,
7 zeros
6.
with a number in front of it.
7, 8. Yes.
So with Amazon to curate content for their streaming service, Malia Obama has joined the writing staff for one of Glover's first projects.
Yo, Childish, are you guys hiring?
Y'all niggas hired?
Y'all niggas hiring?
Oh, and so,
Actually, yo, that's fire.
okay, give it a round of applause.
Oh,
And then I want to say something after. So that was quick. He also said this show does not affect Atlanta.
Yes.
And his deal with FX.
Okay.
And by the way, season 3 of Atlanta will start filming in March, 10 years after season 2 aired. So
Whoa, really?
it's not 10 years. I'm over exaggerating.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say what?
It's been like 3
Time
years since
flew
it
like that.
aired.
now before we ask Keeper League for season 3,
Oh, leak.
I do have to say, well, I mean, before.
How's that gonna work? Because like these guys are all like pretty big now, like since Atlanta dropped, like Keith and fucking.
But that's why it's filming in
Childish.
March. That's why it takes them so long to get the
Like
the
schedules
scheduling
and
and
shit.
they got
Like
a
money.
contract.
Does FX have money like that?
contracts and schedule. FX has money.
Yeah, they got
shit.
money.
And Atlanta's one of their biggest shows, and
Okay.
they're willing to give the money to Atlanta.
Okay.
Now, before we ask Keeper League for that, I do want to add something to it. These guys are slugging. Holy. Amazon Studios is working on a potential series inspired by Beyonce called Hive, which revolves around a powerful pop star, a Beyonce-like figure. The series will be executive produced by Donald Glover, Janine Neighbors, and Malia Obama, recruited as writers.
Wow.
Oh, that's really
So I guess this pop-like show with a Beyonce-like presence, as well as season 3, you said?
season 3 of Atlanta.
Keeper League for both.
Oh, leak both. I like anything Childish Gambino does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's community. So.
Yeah, I'm league for both.
And
I'm in.
he's one of my favorite rappers, so add him there too.
Okay, next shout out is for Lauryn Hill.
Ms. Lauryn Hill.
Miss Lauryn Hill, excuse me.
Miss Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill has officially become the first woman MC to have an album go diamond.
Hey, shout out to Miss
Diamond.
Lauryn Hill.
Just a round of applause for that, man. I don't even know the first time I even knew what diamond was. I think it was like 06 was the first time I learned about diamond.
Diamond?
I was like, holy fuck.
So, yeah,
Records can go
lots.
diamond? You mean like platinum is not the top?
Yeah, I always thought platinum was. The
I was
top.
dumbfounded
younger.
when I was 12 or whatever year that was. Next shout out. Wait, I did give a round of applause. Next shout out is in order to Naomi Osaka.
Yes, sir.
Let's give her a round of applause. Did you see her beat the brakes off Serena?
I didn't see it, but I heard.
Oh man, people
Yeah,
were.
I watched the
I
highlights.
seen people posting memes that were like, this was Osaka and Serena the other day, and it'll be like prime Kobe versus Jordan on the Wizards. I'm like, y'all are
That's crazy.
You're wild out there.
Y'all are crazy, and
Yo,
it's
but
kind of
she
true,
looked,
right?
She looked good, man. Like
But that's the thing about Naomi is that she is Serena 2.0 in a lot of ways. She's well, even aside from that, just style of game.
yeah.
She matches the power and she has more
Yeah.
speed. She has
Speed,
more angles
power,
in her.
so
Like
fuck.
she gives a lot, man. She's
She
real
was putting
good.
in work.
She's real good.
I seen a clip of Serena. I don't know who she was facing, so forgive me, tennis fans. But it was where she was running back and forth, and she ended up winning that set or whatever it's called. Is it called set? Whatever.
Point.
And they were like how athletic she is for her age at 40, whatever she is. But like, she was
okay.
running back and forth. Like the girl had her running, and she still somehow won the set, even though the other girl was in control of that set.
I didn't watch that. Probably the Simona Halep.
It was just a
match.
highlight. It was like something on Instagram or something. But it was just like it showed
to guess.
how good she still is. So don't think like
No, she's still good.
like,
Serena.
don't people think that Serena's not like Serena would be probably anyone else except
She's not watched by any stretch.
I think the best way to put it is that first of all, Serena is always a top player and is always a threat. And the thing about Serena is that she is a top 3, top 4 player at this point in her career. Just like LeBron James, talent wise, is probably top 3, top 4 player. Can't undeniably say he's best, but when he's on, he's on. But if Easy Money Sniper's on, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
It's game time.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, in terms of Naomi Osaka, again, just shout out to her. She won her 4th major. So let's give that a round of applause.
Shout out to her.
Very quickly, for those that don't know, there are 4 majors per year. Serena Williams is tied for the record at 23 majors. So Naomi Osaka just won major number 4.
And she's only how old?
23.
Just
I want to say 23. So
yeah,
I mean, listen, winning a major is not easy.
Oh, it's not. But that's what I'm saying. The fact that she's 23 and already has 4. Some people are in their 50s and have 1, and they think that's a life accomplishment, and it is.
And it is for sure.
So don't sleep on these guys winning.
Naomi's special, man. Naomi's special. Is that it for the shoutouts?
What happened to Coco Golf? Just asking. No, not saying like.
In my opinion, I think she's still a little too young. I think I give Coco maybe 2 to 3 more years. She got to grow into her body a bit more.
It's like basketball.
I think she's 20. I think she's 19. Oh, no, I think she's 18.
Yeah, she's only 18. Yeah.
18.
I don't expect to start hearing about her till like another 2 more. 3 years.
Coco got to be 21, 22 to me before she's a real threat.
She's just getting professional
in my
training
opinion.
right now. Like.
But that said, I mean, she plays well.
Yeah, exactly.
She plays well against a lot of people. So shout out to Coco Golf as well.
Like a new music.
Yeah, new music time. Now, before we get into super new music, Dill, take it away, Dill.
What do we got?
You tell me.
I want to kind of give a shout out / big up yourselfness.
Big up yourself.
Big up yourselfness.
If you know, you know. It makes sense.
To Roadrunner,
Hundo.
one of Toronto's own, East End Scarborough's own, you done know. Recently dropped his project. Well, last week dropped his project. It ended up going number 5 on iTunes, which is huge. And then going number 1 on Apple.
Hey, that's big.
So that's great. Everybody go check out that project. It's fire. Apparently people like it. So shout out to Roadrunner one time.
Yeah, let's give that a big up one time. Let's talk about what came out this week.
Yes,
with
sir.
our new music report. Shout out to the new plug.
That's it, yes. Now you gotta switch plugs.
Sometimes you gotta switch barbers, man.
People get too comfortable.
You know what I mean?
Nah, you can't cheat on your barber.
Why we always talk smack when we do this? But as usual, man, shout out to Alex from Need to Know Podcast,
Shout out
Ball
to
Till We
Alex.
Fall on Twitter. He posts new music every Friday. It's very extensive. It's very accurate. And it continues on to Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as continuous new projects and records continue to come out. So
Yes.
shout out to him, as usual. In terms of what came out, let's sort of go through the list that he posted. Justine Skye and Timbaland came out with Intruded. That's a single. Jerry Jones.
Wow.
Wow, owner of the Cowboys. He came
Where did Jerry come from?
He came out with a rap album.
Jerry Jones
that guy's
dropping
racist,
bars?
by the way. but
Where the
yes.
fuck did Jerry come from? What the fuck?
Jerry
Jim Jones and Harry Fraud. Okay. I'm like,
You're ahead of
like,
yourself.
where did
You're
that
getting
come
ahead of
from?
yourself, buddy.
what the fuck? Jim Jones and Harry Fraud with the Fraud Department.
The music of the hell.
Chris Brown, Young Thug, Big Lotto, Lil Durk, and Future came out with Go Crazy,
That
the
song's hard, by
remix.
the way.
Kelly Rowland came out with an EP called K.
You know she was cheese at someone.
K. CJ, Loyalty Over Royalty, that's an EP.
Whoopty.
Russ with Misunderstood, that's a single. Kevin Gates with Only the Generals Part 2, that's an album. Ariana Grande with the Deluxe of Positions. Coil Ray featuring Lil Durk.
She put more
No More
positions in
Parties remix.
Round 2 at more positions.
Oh, LA came out with Separated. Oh, I want to listen to LA record.
Round 2.
It would have been smart. I just took in what you guys were saying. Let me give you guys that.
That was Dillard.
I realized that sometimes when I'm talking and you guys like sneak a joke in and I don't hear it, to me I don't hear it, but when I listen back, I'm like, bro.
Oh yeah, that's why I let it in.
Come on,
Sometimes
I
I'm
heard
like,
it,
it's
man.
good that we leave it in.
I heard it, man. Fuck, what's wrong with me?
It's just one of those like, because you're not in the moment, you don't take it in.
It's true.
You're
No,
into
it's
what
true.
you're saying or whatever you're doing.
LA came out with Separated. It's a single. Lil Yachty and Kodak Black hit Bout It. It's another single. Young Dove.
I'm tired. So many. Gotta go.
Yo, I almost slipped. Young Dolph and Keek Lock came out with Case Closed. That's a single. Currency, Kush Through the Sunroof. That's a single. Problem featuring Wiz Khalifa for the Low. That's a single. Kaytranada, Caution. That's a single. Mahalia featuring Rico Nasty with Jealous. That's a single as well.
Mahalia. That's why you're thinking of Mahalia.
Yes, 100,000%. 24 Karat Golden with 321. That's a single.
4K Golden, please.
And 24 Karat Gold. I just think about that.
Bruno Mars?
Bruno Mars record.
song.
Trippie Redd and Travis Barker with Pegasus.
Wow.
Neon Shark versus Pegasus, an album.
Wow.
Wait, what?
It's
I miss
I'm just gonna talk about it quickly because I didn't listen to it.
Okay.
I actually listened to one
Is that
song on
Pluto versus Baby Pluto
it.
remake?
No, it's a deluxe to his Pegasus, but now if every song features Travis Barker.
Okay.
Drums?
on
That's
the,
fine.
oh no, the deluxe part features Travis Barker like on the drums.
Okay.
That's
but it's
fine.
just an added song to his like Pegasus, and I don't know if Neon Shark was Travis Barker's album. I don't know that, but it also features a lot of what's the other white boy, Machine Gun Kelly on it because
Interesting.
they work together a lot.
Interesting. Denzel Curry, Kenny Beats, and Smino. Robert Glasper on that one as well. That one is called So Incredible. That's a single. And then just I'll run through a few more. Young Buck came out with Vaccine, the album. Benny the Butcher featuring El Camino with Immunity. That's a single. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Mr. Eazi came out with something that's an EP. I want to talk about that.
That's all I got.
Eh,
That's all I got.
I like Mr. Eazi.
What did we listen to?
I listened to Mr. Eazi. I listened to Zaytoven and B.o.B. I listened to Kevin Gates. I listened to a bunch of singles.
I listened to Jim Jones. Are we talking about Jim Jones?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Jim Jones.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Jim Jones.
Okay, I listened to that. I listened to the fucking Kevin Gates on the way here.
Why don't we just go in order?
Yeah, let's go in order. I'm cool with that.
Okay, I'm down for that. Cousin Charlie.
Charlie.
Who bumped that? Video? Are we talking
Yeah,
about video?
new video.
New video.
Man like the rapper slapper.
Nah, Cousin Charlie solid stuff. That's an ad. That's an ad. That's
Oh,
an ad.
I'm like, what?
That's an ad. That's an ad. Fuck.
Yeah, shout out to Cousin Charlie.
Get your ad fully played if you pay
Yeah, I
us.
think he's
Yeah,
from
no,
Toronto.
we bumped it 3 weeks ago. Cousin
Yeah.
Charlie on this.
remember.
It was a solid record. I don't remember what the name of the record was. My apologies
Shout out
for
to
that.
Cousin
But
Get back or something like that.
I don't remember, but no.
I think
Again, shout out to Cousin Charlie. This one's called Homage. Again, it's an official music video that's out. Check that out on YouTube specifically. Let's run those views up. Cousin Charlie. Play a little bit of that.
There's like a little bit of an intro before.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think it's still on mute. My bad. That was a long intro.
So that's how I got it. Stole it, wallet, stuffed the knots in my pocket. Ricky's, Robins. All my niggas get it poppin'. I'm never lacking, I'm lobbing. Throw me the alley, I got it. Spot him, shot him.
Yeah,
It's a bump. It's a bump. It's a
Yeah,
bump.
and like he switches his flow. Like even like the last track they listened to was a completely different flow from what we got here
remember
now.
that.
Different
Yeah.
flow, different sound, everything. So versatile.
You like to see versatility. You like to see artist depth. Cousin Charlie out with another one. Music video looks pretty good. I didn't get to see who directed that. I just closed it by accident. But nonetheless, Cousin Charlie, that one's called Homage. Shout out to that. And go listen to that, man. Go listen to that.
Ghetts featuring Gigs.
Oh, you wanted to talk about the UK?
Yeah, the UK man, them you done know.
UK drills.
Yo, fam, hear me. But I think, I think the UK rappers right now have probably.
I was like, fam, hear me. No one's not listening.
That's all we're doing. That's all we were doing. Right?
You're not listening.
The floor was yours.
Listen, Linda. What was I saying? I think the UK rappers right now probably have like the best flows and arguably the best punchlines right now in rap.
Possibly. If it's drill, drill started from UK.
Did it?
So if
Yeah.
it's drill music, it's
And that makes sense,
there's
right?
a
Because
reason why
like
it
this
should be
like
better.
American drill, New York drill, however you want to title it, kind of the type of music that everyone's making nowadays. Oh my God, I can't believe he's doing this in the last 30 seconds. He's crunching them. I think he's been losing the entire fight.
What were you talking about UK drill and US drill?
Yeah, no, like you said, it started from the UK.
Yeah.
That's really it. So, you know, it wouldn't be surprising that you feel that way. Let me play a little bit of that record.
And Giggs is one of like the bigger.
Yeah, Giggs is a legend.
So it's 10:30 on a Wednesday, and apparently
Come on, man.
It's getting
bro.
all the ads.
I'm not even going to... If you want to know what ad that was, pay us. Come on, man.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
That is true. You don't pay us.
Land every day and ting. Then I moved out gladly. Hashtag get away from him. They wanna shoot out badly. Apart from mistakes, what are you mean? Couldn't even make cooling.
I don't like. I hate their accent cheeses me. I won't lie to you. So
How does it cheese you?
It's
That
just
was Shola.
that was me. I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of their accent when they rap, but I'm not saying it's bad. It's just to each their own.
Hey man, shout out to Giggs and Ghetts.
And that one's called Crud?
Crud.
My bad, Crud. I haven't heard the word
crud.
crud since I was like 8.
Bro,
Hey, that's Shola. I don't want no beef with no UK man.
Oh,
that's
lit.
fine.
Oh,
Release music. I'm outside. I don't like it.
Shola's welcome in the beef.
Oh, let's talk about Justine Skye. She came out with Intruded. That one has Timbaland on it. I saw somebody tweet that Timbaland finally found his muse. I've been talking about Timbaland and Justine Skye for quite some fucking time. And basically, I mean, I'm happy to see
Didn't
something
Timbaland
out.
bring us Tink too?
Yeah, but
Yes,
he took her away.
but he
Tink's out here still.
Stopped
Not
investing
took
in her
away, that's
too
what I
early.
meant.
Yeah.
He dropped.
That's crazy because Tink's last project was nuts.
She wasn't putting up 20 in the second season, and he gave up on her.
Wow.
Lonzo Ball on the Lakers. What sample is this again? Hold on.
Can you let me know?
It's Miguel, no?
It sounds like a
No,
Miguel sample.
come on, man.
Okay, I don't know that.
That's not Miguel?
Last night,
That's not last
That's
night.
not last
we
night.
were here all alone.
Okay, no, that's not last night I was thinking.
Yo, man, y'all are not.
What?
Come on, man. What are we doing, bro?
I know that you can feel it too. Can you let me know? It's a no-brainer, stop making.
No, you wouldn't hear it there.
Last night, you were here.
Oh.
And what we did.
I have to listen with headphones on.
I just don't remember the name of the sample. That's my bad because it's one of those records. It's one of those records that everyone would have had on their 2001 playlist. Not that it came out in 01, but you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, no, that one's called Intruded with Timbaland, Justine Skye. I like that. I like them putting something out. I hope that this is kind of a new muse for Timbaland in that way.
To him?
I don't know what dealings they have, but I wouldn't be surprised if something's in the works. Put it that way.
Fair enough.
I saw Justine Skye tweet something to the effect of, yo, like, with the next release that's coming out, if y'all still saying that I need to be more this and more that, then you're crazy. You don't know music. You're bugging. So she's obviously real happy with this record. So shout out to that. Shout out to that. Did you listen to that new Russ?
I listened to it once. I liked it.
I never heard it, but
I liked it a lot.
I like Ross a lot. So like almost everything Ross.
I liked it more than I wanted to.
Wow.
I liked it more than I. This
What
was
does that
called
even mean?
Misunderstood. And
Misunderstood. You only see pieces that fit your view of me.
and then I'll go to another part in the record.
You wanna lean and just leave, but I hope it ain't easy for you. I'm turning myself inside out, can't believe you don't see it's for you.
I wasn't expecting that.
I was not
He's
expecting
leveling up, man. He's
this
leveling
kind
up.
of singing. Like, this is not Meek singing.
He's leveling up.
This is a different kind of singing.
You see, when you make music from scratch the way he did, I feel like you know how to like introduce new sounds a lot easier.
And like he just records a lot, so like he's more conscious and more aware of like what he can do with his voice.
Like he's probably
And you have to learn a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Like I don't think it's experimenting. Like I think he consciously went into this and like, you know, I can do this.
Oh yeah, like
and then did it.
Good for him.
He knows what he's doing. Shout out to him.
Sounds good.
That's big. That's big for Russ. Did you hear that Lil Yachty record, Lil Yachty and Kodak?
I did.
I didn't like it until Kodak's part. I won't lie.
I was gonna say.
I tried to like Yachty
Catchy.
first. I
It's
tried
catchy.
Cause like I don't want to be like I don't want to be that old like oh fuck these new little kid rappers. I tried to like it. I tried to. I'm like you know what?
It's just catchy though.
I like it.
It's catchy.
Kodak Black.
Yeah, Kodak had a good verse on it. Lil Yachty sounded like muffled in his words. And it had one of those like video game type beats on it.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. It
was a good track. Good little track.
That new Kaytranada is typical Kaytranada. That's really all I can say to that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Typical Kaytranada. That is a good thing. That one's called Caution. Instrumentals type of record. Kaytranada beat package type of record. Nothing new. I want to hear some vocals over that type of beat.
So just an instrumental?
Yeah, just an instrumental. But shout out to Kaytranada as usual, for sure. Mahalia featuring Rico Nasty.
Rico Nasty.
I'm still not sold on Rico Nasty. I don't know.
I get it.
Something about her.
I get it. She is very niche in my opinion. Or has a niche following to some degree. But this record is called Jealous, and what I noticed about this record is that you got I don't know if you remember, I talked about Rico Nasty's album on this podcast. I want to say 7-ish weeks ago.
I remember.
No, maybe longer. But anyways, yeah, it was a blue cover. It was called something Land or something.
I think I Flo Milli for some reason.
And what I mentioned on there was that we got some singing Rico.
Yes, I remember.
And I was like, I don't love this singing Rico, but I know she's experimenting, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Right? We got singing Rico on this.
Were you feeling it?
I wasn't feeling the record because I like slow Mahalia. I don't like fast Mahalia.
So I felt like just trying to keep up with Rico Nasty on this track.
I don't even know what was going on, but let me just play it.
But I don't feel the same. All my bitches with me and we paved our way. Cinnamon and sugar, yeah, I made this way.
And then Rico.
I got it jealous, I can't help it, no, it's not my fault. You could do better, so do better, go and prove me wrong. You always politicking with the ones that's out to get me.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think she sped it up because of Rico.
Yeah.
Because Rico can't slow it down as her. She's not a singer, so she can't sing too slow. And
I like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I kind of like the way Rico sounded. I won't lie.
Decent record.
I did not expect it to sound that good.
She did sound good though. She they both sounded good. Just not a preferred type of record for me. But I can't be mad at that one at all. Maybe it got to grow on me a bit, but just didn't first time around. And then the Denzel Curry record, Denzel Curry Kenny beats Smino. And we have Robert Glasper, the Robert Glasper version, whatever that means. Let me play a little bit of that. It sounded like one of those Beast Coast type of records.
Okay.
And that made me say, shout out to Kenny Beats.
Yeah, Kenny Beats is fire.
I don't write rhymes, nigga, I write checks. Might rewrite your life if the price set. Might looking at your face is so regrettable. Better fix your mother, gotta rush you to the medical doctor. Bugging out like Flick versus Hopper.
Smino's part.
Shit, we got courage in my family, nigga. We might be cousins. She got a John at the crib, we get it lifted like elevators in Brixton. Let me paint a quick picture. It's husky, I let me spark. I've been on Big Ginger, I'm Bob Ross with the art.
I like that.
I'm Bob Ross with the art. Yeah, it's a good record. That one's a good record. I played that one several times. It's a real good record for sure.
Benny the Butcher.
I never listened to that one. I never got around to that one. Benny El Camino Immunity. Let's get into some albums or some EPs.
Okay, yeah, I'll start with Mr. Eazi, Something Is Else. This is a 5-song, 12-minute long EP.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Eazi is Nigerian. He lives in Ghana, if I'm not mistaken. He makes Afro pop. The last year, actually, he's been building this thing called Empower Africa, where he had 30 artists. Like, he signed 30 artists, and he's going to get them mentored to become better. And some of them are like a little bit, have a little buzz, some have no buzz. And he's like, he had over 30,000 applicants. So he's been doing that. And on the statue, he put one of them on here. There's not much to say about this. He's comfortable. He's found his sound. He knows his sound now. I do want to shout out someone from track number 3, Kenya's, and forgive me if I say her name wrong, Zenia Manasseh. If you want to play track number 3, Cherry. Just to give you a sample of both their sounds, but
I can't lie, I didn't have it loaded up still.
I thought you had right. But
Mr. Eazi, he's dope though. He had a track with J Balvin last year.
Yep.
On Colores.
He won a Grammy off that.
Oh really?
A Latin Grammy.
And it's actually a super banger too. You know.
Yeah. So
it's one of my favorite songs from last year.
Cherry. It's the third record off his Something Else EP.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait,
you're
what?
on this page. Like I don't see the first song.
If you give me 3, I go give you 4. Every other day I go there, you're drunk. Baby.
Play more?
About halfway through.
Okay.
But after.
See, this could be all I know. You and me on me, I do it all for you. I never.
Yeah. That's pretty much what you're getting from this album. It's I
like the vibes.
If you know Afro pop, if you know Mr. Eazi, you're getting
be hot outside for that.
It really does. Honestly, that's one was like, damn, why is it not summer?
That's summer dress season.
Neck.
Oh man.
Yo, fam.
Next tape I bumped. See what I did there? Tape is a Lost Tapes by Zaytoven and B.o.B.
Zaytoven.
Gotta give you that, man. Come on, man.
10 songs, 36 minutes. So Zaytoven has been doing this for a while. He dropped what's considered Lost Tapes. And I think it's just loosies of random tracks that just didn't make albums or didn't get released. He did it with OJ the Juice Man. And he also did it with Young Dolph. He did it with, I think, Chief Keef last year. There's also no credits on this, but every song has a feature. Or even more than one feature. So, for example, track number 4, I knew it was Cash Doll because she screamed Cash Doll before her verse. And then track number 8, I can't remember the name. That one had T.I., K-Camp, and someone I think is Lil Got It. But again, there's no features on this, so you're not getting anything special. Just feels like a bunch of loose tracks, and you can tell why they didn't make the albums. Mm-hmm. But it is fun to try and hear new voices, and I'm a B.o.B. fan, so it's good to hear new B.o.B.
Do you think the world is flat?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
Could let me say fuck no. I don't think the world is flat. Put it that way.
But B.o.B. does.
Hey, shout out to him.
Damn.
Everyone's allowed to think what they want to think.
Shit. Are you a Kyrie Irving fan? No.
I am a huge Kyrie Irving fan, actually.
Do you think the world is flat?
No.
We're living in the Matrix.
We are.
Possibly.
We definitely are.
Hey,
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates.
Only the general 2. 12 songs, 41 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Who wants to start with this one? I gave it one run through.
I give it like half.
I give it 2 run throughs because I want to make sure I felt the way I felt the first time. It's hard Kevin Gates.
Like, what do you mean hard Kevin Gates?
Like rapping Kevin Gates. Like, he's not going to give any the little bit of singing.
Not a lot of melodies.
The thing that kills me about Kevin Gates is still like that conversation I had with my younger brother. He's like, yo, the only track we're talking about again, Kevin Gates versus
NBA
Youngboy. Who's a better rapper?
We were Kevin Gates all day.
Yo, Kevin Gates. My bro's like, yo, fam. The only track Kevin Gates has is 2 phones, and I was like,
damn. We're out here writing for this man.
Yo, he wasn't wrong, low key.
He wasn't.
But no, Kevin Gates has records, man.
I like him. I think he's a little bit more mature for them. In my opinion. That's what I would say.
I'm dead.
It was okay. Track 1, Yes Law. They didn't have to be 5 minutes long. I felt like, I don't know.
No, I mean,
I think
I didn't feel any way about
honest,
the
like,
length.
the beat was super hard, so he probably went in the studio that day. He's like, yo, this shit is hard. I'm gonna keep rapping, kind of thing. Like, yo, loop that shit. Yo, loop that shit for me.
Cool. I'm good without it.
Yeah.
Track 6, Raw You Out. I kind of like that song. Track 8, Plug's Daughter 2. I thought the album was gonna be like that. Because that was a single. It came out last week or 2 weeks ago. So I expected the album to feel more like that. It really didn't.
I like track 7, Send That Load.
Okay.
That was a solid record.
It's Kevin Gates. You always find records you like for some reason. And track 12, Fairy Tale. He raps heartfelt stuff, but the beat just felt so off. Or like,
in what sense?
Laying all alone, I don't need nobody. Praying that the Lord send me somebody. Wrong thing, I believe that was so misguided. Seen a lot of shit I never.
That's like a DaBaby type beat, Lil Baby type beat.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
I think I think in my opinion, a lot of the type of beat, type of sound you were getting from this was very Lil Baby meets what's the record with what's the project with Black Youngsta Money Bag Yo. So you get like that kind of like intersection of the two. We know that, you know, Lil Baby kind of, you know, has those kind of real shit in his type of raps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kevin Gates also has that, and we know from a bouncier flow on a bouncier type of beat, A la, what the fuck is his name again? My bad.
Moneybag Yo.
A la Moneybag Yo. We know that Kevin Gates can kind of do that as well. So I feel we were kind of getting both on this. I like it. It's like, again, it's always, I always use Currency as an example. It's one of those Currency type of projects where it's just, it's solid work. You know what you're in for.
Exactly. It's
solid work.
I was gonna say that after.
It's
like
CJ
he's one of the
McCollum.
most consistent
You know what I'm
rappers
saying?
I know. Like
And it's not shit.
nothing he comes out with is shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Per se, exactly.
He's
It's not
dropping
shit,
19
it's
a
not
game.
great.
He'll drop 19 every single game.
I'll take 19 points a
every
game.
single year.
I'll
He
take that.
just might give you 2 assists and 2 rebounds. You know, you're not
Exactly.
getting much with it.
Yeah. Anyways.
Shout out to Kevin Gates though.
End edit. You know what I'm saying?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones.
Jimmy.
I didn't listen to this. This is y'all.
Fam.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really give nothing a deep listen. I'll be honest. Like, I didn't give really anything a deep listen. Obviously, this Jim Jones one, they had the Fraud Report, produced by Harry Fraud. It's 11 records. It's 31 minutes.
Yeah.
Harry Fraud went early with the flutes. He unleashed the flutes on them, Guru, right from the very beginning. Let me see if I can find that. Jerry Jones. Jim Jones. Click. The Fraud Department. This one's called Laps Around the Sun.
Fraud Department. How many laps can you make around the sun?
Crazy.
Got the heavy fraud.
So he, gave him the flutes early, unleashed the flutes on him, Guru, whatever it was,
production was
recorder, clarinet, whatever the fuck it really was.
Harry Fraud's definitely one of my favorite producers.
He's up there.
Yeah, I mean, he's really, I'm not gonna say establishing himself because obviously he's been around. I'm saying for me, he's kind of like establishing himself as one of those names where I'm like, I must listen to that.
Yeah,
because there was a lot on this. There was a lot of Jim Jones type of beats. And what's interesting is that, Jim Jones has said, like, don't give me the Jim Jones type of beats. Like, just give me the beats. Like, I could rap on anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's Jim Jones that's making it sound like a Jim Jones beat, or I don't know if it's the beat that's making it sound like a Jim Jones. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a bunch of nothing, but I'm saying a ton of stuff there.
There's definitely, like, no skips on this as well. Like, I listened to, like, the whole project front to back, upside down. Like, it's like Jim Jones. I feel like Jim Jones raps better on every single project. Like, he raps better than his last project. Every single project.
Good. That's progression.
Although I still will say Wasted Talent was special. 2018.
Special.
Wasted Talent was
1,000%.
special.
1,000%.
But yeah, no, I mean, to your point, like, I was going down which tracks stood out to me, and I was like, okay, track 3, track 6, track 7, track 8, track 10, track 11. And I'm like, oh, the project's done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Track 8 to me was super special. That was the one featuring Conway.
Yeah, Kanye.
That was called The People.
That shit.
Oh my god, what did Conway do to this? Let's play a little bit of this.
You're immortal. We got you. Cap took a knee, but I think it's time to take a stand. That crooked cop put his knee on the neck of a sacred man. We still
play a little bit of Conway's part.
I feel like I can't breathe though.
Rough me up too. Young girl watching it happen, don't know what she should do. Besides recorded on her phone, ain't really much she can do. I ain't resisting, why y'all still trying to fuck me up too? Just like my uncle, he died in police custody too.
Yeah, he's going. That's a special record, man. That's really that could be a really standout record for the year. So I'm curious to see what happens with that one. But I mean, we know Jim Jones for that, right? Like, these are very much storytelling beats. I like to hear him tackle some serious topics. I didn't write that, but I do agree with that. And then, yeah, like you said, I mean, he definitely just continues to perform, kind of to that LeBron effect where it's like, how is he still doing this in year 18?
Doing this? Like, it's
or
crazy.
Year 20? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jim Jones for that. I like that one a lot. The Fraud Report. That one's definitely a listen. That was probably my release of the week.
Feature project of the week.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Feature project of the week. I would give that one a solid 8 out of 10, man. I'll give that a solid 8 out of 10.
Easily.
I think I gave that 3 spins, so I can kind of give a rating to that and talk about how much I enjoyed that. So
and also Belly, like it was good to hear Belly again.
Yes. That was a club record. I was feeling that one. That was track 2. That one's called Fucked Up, featuring Belly.
Bitch, you got me fucked up. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I pull up in that Mercedes. Bitch, you see me dripping in this Versace. You know I want it in the worst way, but at least we got tonight if that's the worst case.
Wait, who's that?
Belly.
Oh shit.
Listen, man. Belly is kind of like the epitome of artist development. He's taken his time. He's been in the right rooms, and he will stay finding himself a valuable feature. So, shout out to Belly as usual.
His last album was really fire. I can't remember which one it was.
What was it called again?
In Zambia?
In Zambia?
No. Immigrant.
Immigrant, yeah.
Yeah, Immigrant.
That was,
Immigrant was
Insomnia
a real
was
good.
good, and Immigrant was even better than
Immigrant was
expected.
a real good project. But
He puts out better than expected projects.
yeah, no, shout out to Belly for real. But yeah, no, that Jim Jones project, I liked it, man. I liked a lot of it. I liked a lot of it for sure. Rotation.
Yes, sir. I'll start this week. off.
Rotation. Don't fuck up the rotation.
Okay, so I listened to Get Turned playlist on Spotify, Hip Hop Controller playlist on Spotify, Hip Hop Drive playlist on Spotify, and Best Songs of 2020 on Spotify. All of them sucked. Legends Never Die by Juice WRLD. Oh no, not there. Down with Webster. Time to Win Volume 1.
Really?
You remember that? They actually came
Shout out to Down with Webster.
They actually came out with an album on Friday. It didn't make the report because no one's talking about it. It's called V. So shout out to that. It's songs they recorded in 2015 that never released. I listened to Excuse Me for Being Antisocial by
Thank you for
Roddy
being
Ricch.
antisocial. Thank you.
I listened to something else by Mr. Eazi because I listened to that a few times actually. And you know what? We'll stop there. That's all I listened to.
Okay.
Slow week.
Alrighty then. I guess I'll go next. I was listening to Black Coffee subconsciously. It's super.
That's a new one, right?
Yeah, came out last week or the week before.
I got the notification on my phone for that. I was like, say
super
word.
fire. It's like house kind of lounge music with like R&B vocals.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, bro. I recommend everybody take a listen to that. Nothing Was the Same.
Drake.
Yeah, I had to. I was feeling some Drake bars. I was feeling the Tuscan Leather, and I had to listen to the whole.
For some reason, that's
Is that a
just
pause?
like
No, it's not.
I was feeling the Tuscan Leather.
I was feeling some Tuscan Leather.
I feel like it should be a pause though.
Is it pause worthy? All right, I guess so. Fuck.
I'm dead. Makes no sense why we pause stuff.
And then I was listening to the Black Messiah project, Judas, whatever.
Ooh, I listened to that too. That was
Super
hard.
fire. I listened to that like at least
record.
25 times. Like on my whole drive to Sudbury, like I had to pull it up at least like 3 times. Had time, so fuck it, why not?
You did.
And then I listened to SWV released some tension. SWV is not talked about enough for me
Who's SWV?
as legends. They're not.
Who's SWV?
Wow.
I feel like they are.
Not enough though.
Fair.
Not enough.
S.
And then Polo G, the GOAT. And then I listened to Trilogy. My Dear Melancholy. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, obviously.
That
Kissland.
may have been the listen that made it go diamond.
Maybe. Shit, I might have done it.
It may have been
Probably
the listen.
did.
Shout out to Miss Lauren. That's actually my first celebrity crush.
Aww.
Like the first time I listened to Ready or Not, bro.
Here I
That
come.
shit gave me
You can
goosebumps.
Ready
hide.
or not.
4 years old.
I'm gonna
Kissland,
find
Starboy, and then Distant Relatives. Nas and Damian Marley. That's a classic to me personally. Life is Good, Victory Lap, and then I just went on a Nas binge after that.
Fair enough. Nas binge.
Okay. My rotation is pretty short, I think. I bumped Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor by Lupe Fiasco. Judas and the Black Messiah, the inspired album. You know which album's growing on me, man? That Sayari the Kid, bro.
Fam, I'm telling you.
Sayari the Kid.
It's not that
That
bad.
It's
Sayari
growing
the
on you?
Kid, that 4-side A record.
Mhm.
Yo, come on, man. Yo,
Yeah,
once,
he has some tracks on there. Like a
once
couple.
I hear the beat drop, I need to play it in headphones, bro.
That shit bumps in the car.
Oh my god, that whole project bumps in the fucking car like crazy. That one's growing on me. I must admit, because I was not critical, but I said some critical stuff at first. That new Eric Bellinger and Hitmaker. 1-800 Hit Easy.
They have a project?
Yeah, that came out last week.
Last week, yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
Yeah, Eric Bellinger and Hitmaker.
I'm actually say Hitmaker normally.
Can't just say it normally. J. Cole, Artist Shuffle. And then I bumped some J. Cole KOD. J. Cole KOD, I really like that one. I bumped some Graduation by Kanye West as well.
I've been craving some.
And you know what? I like, to me, I think Twisted Fantasy is his masterpiece. But I do understand why people say Graduation. Like, not people, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I do understand why some people like Graduation as his best album.
I think Graduation,
I think in terms of production, from top to bottom, Graduation is probably, for me personally, his best album in terms of
Graduation
production.
is crazy.
Graduation is still like, if I was to listen to an album from Kanye, it's most likely going to be Graduation before Fantasy, because I need to be like a certain mindset to listen to Twisted Fantasy.
Agreed.
But Graduation, I feel like it's a record I can listen to anytime. I'm just like, boom, put that in. I want to listen to Kanye. Graduation.
How do you feel about Drunken Hot Girls?
Fire.
I think so as well.
So fire. I don't know. I don't understand the hate.
Not actual, just Drunken Hot Women. I think that the sound.
I'm so confused.
the song.
And Drunken Hot Women. I do appreciate that.
Good morning, champion stronger. I wonder. Good life can't tell me nothing. Barry Bonds, Drunken Hot Girls, Flashing Lights, Everything I Am, The Glory, Homecoming, Big Brother.
I Wonder is absolutely amazing.
Come on, man.
That's a fire.
And
every single one of that song could be a single.
Yeah,
And
facts.
like that's how good the album was. Like every
Actually,
song could be a single.
That's a good take.
Yeah.
That's why I think that's why I don't argue when people say it's better, because I'm like, I see why. Like, you don't need to, like, any song there is fire.
Yeah.
That's a good album.
Yo, it's crazy out there. But yeah, no, that's kind of the end of my rotation. So let's make that the end of Music Potpourri.
Music Potpourri.
In that case, we have some post-potpourri.
Yes, sir.
I do want to add 2 fight predictions there as well. So, I mean, post-potpourri, I want to talk about Luka Doncic for a second, man. Luka Doncic getting the All-Star game vote over Dame.
Yep.
Now, we know that there was 3 factors to who made the starters, right? Yep. There was the player vote.
Player vote. 25%.
There was the media vote.
Media vote, 25%.
And there was the
media vote.
Media vote.
No, it's players. Oh, isn't it players, coach, and
player vote, media vote.
Oh, coaches do the bench.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, media vote and then
fan vote.
50%.
Right?
Yes.
So for the player vote, Dame Lillard got 131 votes.
Yep.
For the player vote, Luka Doncic got 58 votes.
Damn, players don't respect him like that.
Right? For the media vote, Dame Lillard got 64 votes.
Damn.
Luka Doncic got 30.
Oh, damn.
For the fan vote, Dame Lillard got 2.8 mil.
Jeez.
Luka Doncic got 3.3 mil.
He got Europe behind him.
Does that warrant Luka Doncic started?
It's the weight of the votes.
Technically, yes, right? But
it's like getting a third place vote and getting a second place vote.
It's oh man,
it's weird the way it works. But
there was 2 tweets that I saw that were of interest to me. One of them said, this was interesting. 34% of players voted for Dame Lillard as a starter. 15% of players voted for Luka as a starter. And then one guy responded saying, gotta love the media. They were hyping up a 21-year-old kid as a front runner for MVP. He started the season ice cold from three-point land. And then they started to bail on their predictions. And now people are all mad because the guy that the media hyped endlessly ended up being named a starter. And now there's a hype around it. There was a little bit of like
there is, but like you also remember Europe is around like
no,
Luka,
of course,
like,
no, we're not denying that.
Europe is and the NBA cares about the fans more, and if the fans said,
but it's not. But no, again, fan vote, yes, agreed.
NBA is going to say the fans want to see it. We're going to put the fans up.
But I guess the question of like the discrepancy between 2.8 and 3.3 is not that big.
It's not.
No.
The discrepancy between 60 and 30 is big, and the discrepancy between 130 and 50 is big.
Yeah.
So, how did we get here?
Doesn't add up.
What did they wait? Is it really 50, 25, 25? Because it doesn't seem so.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Either way, he's going to make it as...
I know he's going to make it. Obviously, he's going to make it.
It's not like they put all-star starters like at the end of their career. They always put them out of all-stars. So
yeah,
I'm not losing sleep over Dame not being called a starter because he's going.
I saw someone tweet something wild. That they said, with a fan vote that close, with what Dame Lillard has done this year, and with what the media and player vote, it should have been based on the fact that Luka was a starter last year. That's a bullshit tiebreaker. Luka Doncic, at Luka Doncic, You should do the honorable thing and defer to Dame. Dog, what's wrong with these people, man?
People are it's like, this is why I don't fuck with Twitter, man. People cheese me because it just pisses me off.
Think their opinion is
that's what I'm saying. Yo, Twitter makes people think your opinion
really
means
just be saying shit on
and he
Twitter,
gets 3 likes and everyone's like, yes, I feel like what I said was right. Nah, nigga, you shut up.
You should defer it to Dame. Luka's gonna be like, hey man, you know what? I think Dame deserved it. Let me go give it to him.
Right?
What are you talking about, man? Honestly.
Luka's playing nice too. Don't sleep on it. Everyone's just saying no.
No, he
Dame is just playing better.
Yeah.
But Luka's playing nice and Dame's playing better.
But Dame plays in a small market.
That too. And he's in Cali with
I'm surprised he even got 2 point.
Market. Portland's on fucking TV every day,
Yeah.
bro.
2 points.
Cali.
I'm surprised he got 2 points.
in Oregon.
Yeah,
Portland's
Portland's beside Cali. You know what I'm saying? Oregon's beside California.
What the fuck is Oregon?
Nike's Oregon.
Oregon Ducks
and the thing.
Nike's
the
Oregon.
dock.
So Nike's Nike.
The dock.
Nike is Oregon.
Nah, bro.
What's that dock called? What Osho and them shits? What's that shit called?
Oslo?
No, bro.
Who's Osho?
Sorry, I don't know what it's called.
Duck Dynasty?
No, I don't even know what
they're from Oregon.
Wild Country.
Yeah, that's what I think of Oregon, like fucking Duck Dynasty and shit.
Everyone needs to watch Wild Country, the doc. I need you to watch Wild Country. Yo.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. It's about
country singers.
A spiritual leader from India.
Oh wow!
Comes to Oregon with a tribe of people and build this utopia.
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
I've talked about it before. Builds this utopia.
I never heard of this before.
That sounds familiar.
You think I'm talking about it? Yeah, that's why that's exactly familiar.
And they build this utopia, and everything is going perfectly in this utopia, and then all of a sudden it's not.
Oh.
Government intervention, implosion, leaders, power, etc.
Actually, sorry to cut you off.
It's fine.
It's completely unrelated, but remember that guy that was building shelters for the homeless people?
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you see what happened?
Court action.
Yeah,
against
bro. The city of Toronto versus him.
This is why you can't succeed sometimes.
Bro, what? What are we
down.
talking? We're spending tax dollars on this for real?
Niggas cutting you down from your knees.
For what?
I mean, they're not even trying to hide it no more, right? Like.
That is ridiculous,
they're not
bro.
Even trying to hide it no more, bro.
Like the man's doing something that the city should be doing already, and you're gonna fucking sue him for that.
That's
wild. Crazy to me.
It don't make no sense. But I'm not surprised, right?
I'm not surprised. We said it. We called it. We called it.
We
but I'm
knew
just
what was
like,
gonna
fuck.
happen. Like you can't be doing good shit.
Not surprised.
Not paying taxes on that good
That's
shit.
crazy.
That's nuts. That makes no fucking sense.
It doesn't, but. Hey.
What was that on before that?
Fuck.
Oh yeah, the doc.
Oh yeah. Yes, Wild Country.
The last thing I'll say about that doc is, by the time it's over, or in the middle of it, you don't know whose side to be on.
That's a good documentary.
Exactly.
I hate when documentaries try to push me to one side.
You ask yourself at one point, you're like,
who's the good?
Are the police in the wrong or are they in the wrong?
I like that.
So good doc. I think it's a docu-series. So I think there's like 4 or 5 parts to it. I could be wrong.
So what's it called? Wild Country?
Wild Country.
Bookmark it right
That's
now.
a good one. That's a real good one. That's a real good fucking doc, bro. That's still one of the best docs I've watched in like the last 3-4 years.
Interesting.
Kind of an ESPN stat, but nonetheless.
Yo, another doc too. I finally watched Don't Fuck with Cats.
Yo,
the man lived down the street from my house, bro.
I need to ask you a question.
Whoa.
I need to ask you a question.
That shit blew my mind.
Do you because yes, that's crazy. Do you ever remember in 2010 hearing the name Luka Magnotta?
Yeah,
vaguely.
Thank you.
I remember.
Vaguely. Do you remember what it was for?
No.
Killing a person.
I think so. I don't remember.
I remember it killing a person.
I don't remember. I remember hearing
So
the
I'm
name
watching
Luka
this
Magnotta.
dog Don't Fuck with Cats. And I didn't know it was about Luka Magnotta, right?
Yeah.
And I'm watching the first scene and it's very, vile, to say the least. And I'm like, oh, this is disgusting. And by the end of episode 1, they name dropped Luka and I'm like,
oh, this is what
this is the Luka Magnotta doc. It started with fucking animals. What the fuck? And I was so in it, bro. I was
hooked.
in it.
They killed that shit.
Yo, I still gotta watch that. I never watched it, but
I didn't follow Twitter hype
it was one of those,
a year ago.
It was one of those docs that everyone talked about.
That's why I didn't want to watch it.
I'm like,
Yo,
I'm not watching it. And then when I finally watched it, I'm like, whoa.
So it is.
It's crazy that you said that because I literally just randomly watched.
Same. I don't know why.
I gotta watch it now. I gotta watch it. I did find this.
But fuck, bro. The man lived down the street from my house. And like I live in Mississauga.
Yeah,
Etobicoke's
he was in Scarborough.
It'd be your own.
Etobicoke,
they showed the Petro, and it's funny because they were.
I drive by that Petro every day to my office, bro.
Yo, did you see how on that dock? I'm so glad you said this. On the dock, the way they pronounced Etobicoke.
I've heard. I heard that.
I can't remember.
Edibico. So in Edibico, we tried looking up Petro.
I'm like, what?
Edibico.
And there's like a million Petro gas stations. So I was dying
it's called Petro Canada.
we know that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, in Etobicoke.
I'm like, fuck, how long did that take?
There's a ton of Petros, obviously.
Yeah. It's Petro
So like, we tried looking up all the Petro gas stations in Canada. And I was like,
whoa. Fam,
we found 1 billion.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised.
Then we found out it was from Edibico. And in Edibico,
there was 600.
Fam.
There's only 6 in Edibico. So, and then we found, I'm like, yo, they don't even know how to pronounce it.
But they were sick, bro. Like, they're fucking, like, I don't know how they didn't get jobs in, like, the police force or something like that after that.
Well,
like, how they fucking did that shit, bro, is fucking brilliant.
But internet people have that investigative component to them at all times.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the internet for you.
And,
half the time
I don't want to spoil it in some ways.
I don't care.
What I was gonna say was that we don't need to go about it in depth, right? Because it is very violent. I don't even want to picture it.
Like,
but what's disappointing to some degree, because we don't live in a utopia world. What's disappointing is that these people had evidence for a very long time,
and didn't say shit.
That the police ignored.
That happens with everything.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, I know we don't live in a utopia world where everything is perfect and everything is taken as gospel. I didn't like that. You have to be careful with info. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Like, they kind of just they almost laughed them off. Like,
in a sense,
get the fuck out of here. Like,
until something happened.
Until something happened. Like, see, I told you. Like,
but that's usually what happens. I am not trying to be Debbie Downer,
but yeah, no, that was it was a good doc.
I'm gonna watch
it was a very interesting doc. I had to turn my eyes for some scenes. I'm not sorry.
I'm so happy that they didn't show them. Like,
they showed enough
entirely. Yeah.
Sorry, can't watch it. Not for me. Can't watch it. Not for me, man. For real. Do we have? Oh, yeah, fight predictions. Yeah, fight predictions.
Fight predictions.
I won't take long with this, man. Listen. At boxing MMA picks first and foremost. At boxing. His legs were doing the stanky. You saw that?
Yeah.
I had to shake it
off. His legs were stanking. Let me see that again. I feel it in my knees.
I had to do the backup.
Let me see that again. Oh no, it's just under the clip. Stanky looks stanky. Stanky. Look at his noodles legs.
Man did a backup.
Oh,
that's the thing though. Like, I think he clipped him in his ear a little bit, so, like, kind of like threw off his balance. Yeah,
I hate that's legal.
That's fucked.
Isn't that crazy? Back of the head, it's illegal. But if you're right here,
perfectly
legal.
Fine. That's crazy, and that's where you
same effect,
right?
Same fucking effect. You get hit in the back of the head, you get disoriented.
Yeah,
you get hit side back of the head, you get just as disoriented.
But that's legal. That's fine.
I don't get it, man. That's sick. Anyways, boxing MMA picks. Check that out on YouTube at boxing MMA picks, all one word. If you want your fight predictions, fight analysis, some Vegas picks, etc. If you participate in that arena. Otherwise, 2 fights that are going on today. At the time of recording, but by the time the episode drops, the result would have already happened.
Yes, it would.
We have Derek Black Beast Lewis in the UFC. He is fighting. That's the guy that said my balls are hot. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, and just
yes,
for the casual listener. He's facing someone by the name of Curtis Razor Blades.
Sounds familiar.
This is black on black crime because they are both black heavyweights.
Damn.
Listen, man, I'll keep it short. Curtis Blades is gonna smoke his boots. They're both big hitters. Curtis Blades has a significant wrestling advantage, and he's just gonna sit on top of him for 5 rounds and probably finish him. I'll be honest with you. So look out for that. And then in boxing, we have the return of AB, the Can Man, Billions, Adrian Broner is back in the building. I don't even remember the name of his opponent, I'll be honest with you, but should be a fairly easy fight for him. I'm excited to see him back. He says his hunger is there again. He says he's here for the titles again. Who knows? It could just be talk, but the game is a little bit more fun when Adrian Broner is in it. So I'm happy to see him back, and I think he's going to win a pretty easy one. That's all I got. That's all I got. Anything else? Anything else? Let's check Twitter to see what.
You want to talk about the Twitter drama?
Nope.
I'm not on the Twitters, and I'm not trying to be on the Twitters.
I don't even know what drama you're talking about, but I never want to talk about Twitter drama.
plead the
So, no, I really don't know what you're talking about. So on that note, please
Cue that music.
cue that music. 'Cause with that being said, that will take us to the end. The unfortunate end of another episode of the True North Views podcast. We ask one favor of you guys, that is to continue that conversation and doing all that good stuff and telling a friend, to tell 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 a friend.
Please tell a friend.
Please.
Please.
You know how this shit works at this point. Do all that algorithmic stuff. It definitely helps. Like, comment, rate, share, subscribe, follow, tag, put it in your story, put it on TikTok, put it on IG Reels.
Do all the good
Do all that
things.
good stuff. Do all that good stuff.
Have a listening party with your friends.
Have at it, mate.
Have a listening party.
Have
know
a
what I'm
slumber
saying?
party with your shorties. Have a pillow fight.
Do whatever you
Invite
have
me
to
over.
do, man. Do whatever you have to do.
Took that left turn quick.
Do whatever you have to do. But
Except what Dylan said.
Definitely do that. Those in the show.
I didn't hear him.
Definitely do that.
I'm gonna listen back.
Listen back, Rick.
Oh shucks. So whatever Dylan said, let me just. Now, as usual, I go by the name of Harris. Holy.
This is Dill Dot, the podcast K Dot. AKA, it's my sexy voice. AKA Caramel Poppy. AKA the Caramel God. Pull up the logo. 3-pointers only.
Bang, puts that in.
Y'all know me. Script master, Mr. Triple Double himself, 0 assists. Stealing 70 mil from the TTC. Hopping that turnstile on my way to NBA championship. You can call me Just Shola.
Please, in that case, before we sign off, just tell them that number one rule. Please.
Valentine's Day is over. I hope y'all enjoyed
It's
it.
like March.
It really is. Just saying, got your gifts. Just watch out for the wastemans, because they still give gifts.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, watch out for the wastemans. It's not safe out here, man. It's not safe out here at all.
It ain't safe.
And yeah, it's real grimy out here. So please stay blessed. Stay warm, because it is cold as hell.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
I can't wait until the weather gets better. It's a True North Views
Strong and free
podcast episode 143. Peace.
We out.